I'm sorry, it's not funny.
Things just went really downhill for her. Now,
can we just say we need to give Gabbie a good old good for you for not getting a nose job? Because let's be honest.
Because it's the juice. And if you don't have the juice, you don't have it. So if you don't have the juice, you can't capitalize.
Fill the room with the juice. That's a lot of loot. That big fire. Yeah, she kinda.
It has been quite some time since I have been on this screen, or at least for me. And it's also been a long time since I've done my makeup on camera. You guys remember when I used to do my makeup on camera? Like literally even my eyebrows? Wow. I don't even do that anymore. So I just woke up maybe like an hour or so ago. And of course yesterday was a full moon. So I had a whole bunch of crazy dreams. You know those dreams where somebody is in it that just shouldn't be in it? It's just like, why are you here? Why are you actually here? I haven't seen you in years. Or I'm over you. Or it's like an ex or something. It's just like, why are you in this dream? I had like 3 different dreams last night. So if you had any, what is it, blue moon dreams, full moon dreams within the past 12 hours, let your girl know what were they, because whoa. The way I'm not telling anybody what my dreams were last night. Anyways, so I am casually scrolling through YouTube, and what do I see? Gabbie Hanna. What happened to Gabbie Hanna? And you guys, you know, I was listening to my Pearl Swirl music playlist, and if you guys have not checked that out, please do. I think you can learn a lot about somebody by listening to the music that they listen to. But anywho's, I came across Gabbie Hanna Shut Up, and then right after it was like my reaction to her video, and I forgot Gabbie watched that. I forgot that Gabbie watched my reaction video to her music. I forgot that she commented. I was like, oh my gosh, Gabbie, girl, the way I forgot about that. Yikes. So let's hop in here. I'm going to try to do my eyeliner by the end of this video. However, the Gabbie Hanna video is about 10 minutes long. Due to it being so short, if I am not able to get it done, I will be hopping right into Trisha Page's and seeing if I can get it done there, because the toxic gossip train. You know what? Let me stop. But seriously, what's going on over there? Because I don't know. So let's hop in here, see what's going on with Miss Gabbie. Yikes and yikes again. I don't know what else to say other than yikes when we're dealing with Gabbie. It's just the word that makes the most sense.
it's been a while since we talked about Gabbie Hanna,
Ain't it, though?
and people have been wondering if she's okay or what happened to her since she's really
chilling.
been offline. The last we saw Gabbie, there was a lot going on. The last time I talked about her was in December, and she had been talking about her relationship with social media, how she was really regretting a lot of the stuff that she had done in the past. She admitted she didn't really have friends, and she also said that she was trying to grow as a person.
Honestly, I'm at a point where it's just like my mental health sometimes just does not allow me to have friends. And if I do, they have to be so patient with me, or at least be very like emotionally aware, because I feel like I am seriously neglecting some of my friendships to the point where I'm just like, man, I wish I could explain to them this, that, and third. But at the same time, it's like after so many explanations, you can only go so far. And then it's just like, okay, well, this person's just like not capable of being able to do that. You know what I mean? And it's really hard to say that bluntly to myself. But I think a lot of people that struggle with certain areas, especially with their mental health, just be open about it. Just be open about it, because Gabbie really just said, I don't have any friends. I'm screaming. I love my friends dearly, but sometimes I feel that I am just a burden to their entire lives, especially when I am just running at a mile a minute, you know.
Sin and forgive others, which we know Gabbie doesn't have the easiest time with, given that she tried to do a multi-part series addressing all the drama that she's had with people over the years, and it just didn't go very well and wasn't giving forgive and forget. It ended up getting her called out by several creators who brought receipts to combat her claims, and she never finished her series. And after that time period, I feel like things just went really downhill for her. Now,
can we just say, we need to give Gabbie a good old good for you for not getting a nose job, because let's be honest, if any of us was Gabbie Hanna, we probably would have gotten a nose job already. And this girl is just out here full on natural nose, and it's just like, I gotta give her that kudos for that. I have to, especially because I'm doing that video on lip injections. You guys, there's so much that goes into this video. I wasn't expecting it to literally take up my time like a docu-series. It's insane.
For the last time Gabbie was really active on social media, she was trying to change a lot of the things that she had done, like some of the tattoos that she had chosen to get. She got this neck
Crazy.
tattoo that she really liked, and she found this deep meaning in it, but then she decided that she wanted it removed, and she was starting the whole removal process of it, and people were...
I don't care who I am, how much money I have, how big my platforms are. At any point of my life, I'm never going to be that person that has visible tattoos, meaning like neck, face, even like fingers, hands. Like it's never going to be me. It's never, ever, ever going to be me. And even if it's a trend and it's like the way the world is going and people like it and it's just like, yeah, I'm going to get this right here. Or, like even in the back of the neck, like right here, I think Kendall Jenner has one there. Even there, I cannot bring myself. I cannot bring myself to do it. I don't know what it is, but it's just like I don't want that to be something that's visible to people that literally don't know me, and then they just like automatically like, oh, like it has to be like something I can cover up. If I can't cover up a tattoo, I can't put it in that place. I just cannot.
A little confused by it.
I don't know what it is, but I have really made that decision and stuck to it for quite some time now.
I asked her why she was getting it removed, and she tried to explain it a little bit on TikTok.
I was doing everything I could to be anyone but myself because I thought that it would help me heal, and I ended up hurting myself instead.
Some expressed worry for her sudden need for change, and someone commented, "Gabbie, this drastic shift seem worrisome," but she tried to reassure, saying, "Don't be worried, I'm finally reaching peace after a very difficult few years." People were already worried about her though, given that it wasn't too long before this that Gabbie scared a lot of her followers when she decided to start spam posting multiple times
Oh my gosh,
a day
I remember
on her
this.
TikTok. I talked a lot about this at the time because there was a lot of worry that was going around for Gabbie. She was posting so many videos, it was
God, do I
wild.
remember this.
And the videos were not like any of the other content that she had ever posted in the past, so everyone was really concerned. She was yelling in these videos, she was blasting music, she was talking about God in these videos, just things like she had never really expressed before, and people were scared.
Help me! Help me!
I'm sorry, it's not funny.
Wake the up! Help me! Help us! Mankind! Whoa! Man! You guys are boring and dumb. I'm sorry, TikTok. Is that harassment and bullying? I'm sorry. Please don't remove this. The simulation theory is what happens when man can't just admit there is a God.
She had even had a stranger come in her home and hang out with her and film videos
Oh
with them.
my God, I
a stranger.
remember.
Yes. She had later complained about being annoyed that people were so worried about her because cops kept coming to her home due to the amount of people calling.
And that was like a manic episode, was it not? Wasn't it? Was it confirmed that it was a manic episode? Was it confirmed? I can't remember. But I remember definitely thinking this has to be a manic episode.
For a wellness check.
And just like Brittany, they put me in cuffs and tried to haul me off.
That's exactly what they do.
Hospital.
You better be careful.
Thankfully for me, I'm actually sane, but none of this should have been allowed to happen. None of this should have been allowed to happen, and none of it should have happened. The police should not have been pounding at my door so many times. People shouldn't have been abusing the 911 system. People should look for context before attacking a woman and calling her insane.
But this year has been very different for Gabbie as she spent most of it off of social media. Her last posts on TikTok and Instagram are both from February. And some have wondered how this time away from her being off.
Honestly, I feel her. I feel her. I haven't posted on Instagram. Oh my God, it's going to be a year. I think it's going to be a year in like 2 months. God, I can't believe I haven't been posting on my feed. I used to be one of those people that's like, you must post a picture on your Instagram at least once a month. At least once a month. If you don't want to be like super active 4 times a month, at least once a month. And now it's just like, I'll have the picture, I'll have the quote, the frame, everything that I want the Instagram to be. And it's still just like, I cannot bring myself to I can't even bring myself to have a public account anymore. I can't even do it. I just can't allow like these outside energies inside anymore. And I don't know what it is exactly, y'all, but it's so hard for me to do it. And then when someone's like, oh, follow me on Instagram, I have to already pick, like, this is going to be the person I'm going to follow and accept. But right now, it's like I have a list of people that are trying to follow me on Instagram, but they can't follow me because I have to accept them, and I'm not accepting them, basically. Like, I just see them there just hanging out, and I just don't accept them. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell. It's just like I'm very protective now. Like, I just feel like 2022 really just... Anyways, this isn't about me.
Online has been for her. If
This isn't about me.
Okay, or what? Ugh. And I actually found out that at the end of June, Gabbie did an interview in a video titled Finding Balance, Social Media, Creativity, and Spirituality with Gabbie Hanna. And I was really surprised when
I'm actually very surprised by that. What does it have, like 11,000 views on it?
I found this, because I truly thought that she was offline and not really on anything, because she really has been silent everywhere else. So when I found this, I was like, oh wow, like for anyone that was worried about what she's doing and if she's okay, she kind of answered all of that in this one video. I also will say that there were people that were kind of worried about her, because I guess her house was listed for sale at one point. I don't know if it's sold or not or what. She doesn't mention it at all in this interview, anything like that. But I will say that in this video, she talks about stepping back from social media, saying that she's deleted the apps off of her phone. She's also kind of deciding whether or not she should delete some of the social media accounts that she has entirely or what. Right now, they're just not on her phone. She did mention that she felt like TikTok was the worst of all of the platforms. But as of right now, this break has been pretty healing for her.
It's because TikTok is pressure. TikTok is freaking pressure. But it's pressure for those that just want to like do their own thing, where other people are sitting there calculating and curating everything to a freaking level that you can't even keep up with, because you're not doing it like that. Like, some people are just posting to post for fun, and then you have people that are literally, it's a business. It's not just... here's a trend. Like, no, it's a whole business
for her.
This is just a season of rest for me, because from like 2019 to 2022, I feel like I was telling myself that I was taking a break, but I still always had these like looming projects. Like, I put 2 albums out last year in my year of a break, right? And like, there's always just something where like, oh, well, what am I? Am I an author? Am I a painter? Am I a singer? Like, last year I did my first shows with my music, where I was like, let me see if this is what I want to be doing. And then I feel like I kind of exhausted all of the things that I knew I needed to try to feel at peace. And then this year I want to legitimately just rest and like spend a lot of time just in meditation and prayer, working on my health, working on organization, trying to be as minimal as possible, because I've accumulated so much stuff just out of not giving myself the time to actually space it out and like, you know what I mean? I just want to exist as a person. Like, we're supposed to just exist.
There's a lot of things that she had time.
I honestly feel that. And it's so weird when I go through those same periods. I'm just like, I find myself speechless when I talk about it. Because I am very expressive, and I do like to, you know, socialize and all these things. But there's parts, like periods, where I am just like dead silent. Like, I don't want anyone knowing anything at all whatsoever. And I'm just going to be like very secretive about it. And I guess it does come off pretty like mysterious or maybe even manipulative. But it's just like, sometimes I'm just like, there's so much going on that I can't bring myself to just say it all out there to anybody and everyone. Whereas other people can just see it as just like, yeah, so-and-so just disappeared and stopped talking to me. But in my mind, I'm just like, there's just so much going on that you would never understand, because you just don't live the same existence as me. It's so weird how deep you can get thinking about this. Anyways, back to Gabbie Hanna. This isn't about me.
To reflect on since she's been away, and says that pride and vanity wrecked her the most.
Pride is the most dangerous thing.
It
pride
is.
And vanity. I feel like those were my 2 things. Like, look what
I mean, pride is like, is that not one of the 10 deadly sins, or whatever that deadly whatever? If I'm right, I'll put it here. If I'm wrong, I'm cutting this out.
It wrecked my whole life. Like,
But you needed it.
I needed it, exactly.
Jim Carrey said, I wish everybody could get rich and famous so they could realize that won't make them happy.
And now I just want to use my influence trying to like push people into a direction of like, don't follow in those footsteps, like follow in the ones I'm in now. Because this is the one that's going to bring you contentment.
Like I said, you never got a nose job. We have to commend that.
Like,
She
We
also
have
talks about the
to.
regrets that she had while
Just think
being
about it.
online and some of the things that she chose to post, and mentions the video where she went to go get filler. And Gabbie had mentioned this being something that she regretted putting on her channel last year, and it's clearly still something that is on her mind that she regrets putting out there for people to see.
like I used to promote, like, not even like promote, but I mean, I guess technically that too.
Technically,
where I'd
yeah.
be like, oh, like getting fillers for the first time, getting Botox for the first time, and so much of my content came around
Still
like
never
doing my
done
hair,
it.
styling my hair, and I'm like promoting these really actual, dangerous, sometimes lethal, but definitely mentally abusive type ideologies where it's like,
It is.
oh well, like Gabbie did it.
She talked about the idea of coming back online and says that as of right now, she's resting and taking her time, but she's let
I feel like the girlies that do it, it's like that. What is it? If you get it, you get it. And if you don't, then you don't. Like, it's like that, like they're not gonna ever see the side of, oh, it's bad to do that. They're just not, because they've already accumulated whatever look that they want, and they've already fell down this normalcy of it. And the more you speak down upon it, like the more they kind of see you as like, okay, you think you're better than us? And it's like, well, no, it's just a completely different way of looking at it compared to I'm enhancing something.
that she put
You
on
know what I
herself before to
mean?
do things for content.
You
And
probably don't,
if
but
and when she comes back, it's going to be very different for her.
I'm excited to see where it goes, and resting in taking my time and just like getting out of that mindset, especially with social media, of like, wait a minute, here's all the trends, and if I don't get on it now, nah, dude. That's the beauty of just like having faith in God and a plan. It's just like, if it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen, and I don't have to try that hard because it is literally all out of my control.
She's giving me Trisha Paytas right now. It's giving Trisha Paytas revamp vibes. It's giving Foodie Beauty Muslim now vibes. Like, wow.
So just let it go.
Let it go.
She hopes the content she makes in the future will lead people to a more peaceful state of being, and she kind of wants to undo some of what she's put out in the past with this new content that she has in mind.
Whatever it's meant to be, just let whatever's supposed to happen, and like hopefully lead people to a more, I think, peaceful state of being.
This is
and
interesting.
like I feel like I put out so many negative examples out there
Girl,
that I'd like to really reverse
know
that.
that's
And I'm
right.
really grateful that I've done so many things that, not that I'm ashamed of it, because I think that I was also a victim of a culture that was telling me to be this type of like narcissistic, money hungry, attention hungry type person where it's like all about me. And I want to show people like, oh no, this isn't actually what it's all about. And
Gabbie definitely
So victim, huh? She said she's a victim. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking for this damn eyeliner. A victim. Interesting. A victim. I mean, not to say she's wrong, because she's not. But I see it more so as the younger generation compared to us. Meaning like the Gen Zers. They are just completely different entirely to me. I actually don't. It's like I understand some of them, and then some of them I'm just like, I don't even know how you operate in the world. Not even to be rude. I just don't know I just don't know like where you get like your morals and your values. Like it just seems so bizarre and so out there. But of course, everybody in every generation looks at the past generation or the future generation in a certain way. So it's not like, anything I'm saying is different. But I find it to be interesting how I don't want to say harp on being a victim, but it is something that I hear more in the past generation as well as the future generation, opposed to like my parents or your parents, depending on your age, of course, where they just ignored this like victimness and was just like, I have to make it kind of energy, regardless of what that actually looked like, even if it wasn't them actually making it. You know what I mean? Tell me if you understand what I'm talking about, because I feel the victim mentality is very strong within this generation. And not to say it's not warranted, because trust me, I believe mine is warranted too, but I just find it to be something that I kind of have to step back and realize sometimes that also can hold me back from being who I want to be, by thinking that I'm a victim and I'm never going to come to the goals that I want. It's really interesting. Miss Gabbie Hanna. Anyways.
really seems like she's in a better place being offline and not feeling the pressure that can come with being on social media. I guess we'll just have to see if she does end up re-downloading the apps and coming back and posting again. And hopefully if she does, it isn't something that throws...
You know what I wouldn't mind seeing, and this is going to sound kind of crazy to some people, but I wouldn't mind seeing her come back and hop on Trisha Paytas' podcast. Wouldn't mind it. I don't know. Just to like maybe talk about Colleen. I don't know. I actually wouldn't mind seeing it. Would that be crazy?
Throws her off from this seemingly calm place that she's in right now, because in the past she's talked about not having the best relationship with social media, and social media kind of making her the way that she was online, which in the end gets her a lot of backlash.
And
from
you never got a nose
people.
job,
so
girl.
Hopefully
Like
things don't really go back to the way that they were, and it doesn't go back to just being this toxic place for
but
her.
that's amazing.
If and when she decides that she wants to come back.
Let me
But
shut up.
that's what's going on with Gabbie Hanna as of right now, and what she had to say a little bit ago about where she's been this year. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you guys maybe even saw this interview. I know it's from June and we're just now talking about it, and it's basically September, but I feel like no one talked about this. I didn't even know it existed, and
that's
people
hilarious.
have been commenting saying,
like, no one
you know,
said nothing.
what's going on with Gabbie? Like, is Gabbie okay? Like, all this stuff. And she seems good. She's finding peace and balance and all this. So let me know if any of you guys did see this back in June in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video.
Bye. Now let's see this interview. Not to say we're gonna watch it, because Lord knows we're not, but let me click on it and just see like what the views are looking like and stuff. Okay, so it was at 11,000 views, and now it's at 13K views, and this is called a sauna session with Prince EJ, 2.4K subscribers. That's crazy. That like really makes me think I could have a podcast, but I know that I can. I kind of choose not to. The thing is me without any editing is an energy not everybody can handle, and I'm very aware of that. So anyways, let's read some of these comments. Yo, Gabbie is preaching totally insane. Wow. I'm not religious, but she's so insightful. No, I really did actually feel that way just listening to a couple clips in that last video. She's always been a smart girl. People just didn't listen to her enough. They wrote her off. I hope she's doing well. If Gabbie comes back to social media, I hope it's this Gabbie. Wow. It's really nice to see her like this. I hope she's doing well. This video is so incredible. I'm so glad Gabbie's doing well. She seems so healthy. Thank you for showing her love, Prince EA. Interesting. Man, I didn't want this video to end. Oh, wow. It's one of those. Okay. Well, you guys let me know down below if you want to watch it. If you want, want to do a little reaction to it. How long is it actually? It has to be like more than 20 minutes, right? I'm thinking like a couple hours just because it's a podcast. Oh, what did I say? It is literally an hour and 16 minutes. I don't think we could do that. Maybe on a live stream, but I don't think I could be, I wouldn't be editing and doing all of that. But if you guys want, you let me know. Anyways, I am starving. I'm gonna go get some brunch. Let me know your thoughts on this video, and I will definitely be doing the Trisha Paytas video later because I want to see what's going on that toxic gossip train. And I will see y'all in the next one. If you made it all the way to the end, do your girl a solid, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Just like Gabbie, I'm out. Goodbye. I'll see you later. I really hope it doesn't rain today. Freaking London.
Is there more?